Hello friends, I'm Dr. Vinod Malkar, Professor of Marketing, and under the course of Marketing Management, today we are going to discuss the topic product. The video contains the meaning of the products, goods and service continuum, classification of consumer product, classification of industrial products, and product labels. Going ahead, the meaning of the product. Product is anything that can be offered to a market to satisfy needs and wants of the customer. An idea, a physical entity, or a service, or a combination of these three is an element of exchange to satisfy individuals or a business objectives. So these are something about a product. So you take an example from a morning to evening that we have used so many of products and use so many services. So that comes under the category of products. The products are broadly classified into two categories: services and goods. Services, that it's an intangible task that is not reproducible. We experience it, satisfy needs of the consumer and that business users. Taking an example of, if you had come via bus ticket, that is the services that you had buy. You had purchased the insurance policy, that is also a service product. You had opened the savings account, current account, that is also a services, comes under services. So there are so many services. Electricity, that is also comes under services. The mobile that you are using, the services that you had taken from Idea, Vodafone, so like that comes under and services. Goods, that is tangible, that we can see, hear, smell, taste or touch, that comes under the goods. So the goods, that toothpaste that you use, the foods products that have you used, the clothes, the shoes, so like that comes under the two-wheelers, that comes under the goods. Again, the next concept is goods and service continuum. Some of the products are pure goods, some of the products are pure services, and some of the products having 70-30 or 50-50, like that is called as an goods and service continuum. Understand this concept. Some of the products that comes under an 100% services, and the goods are zero, like that. Education is an 100% services, electricity is an 100%. So you just have a degree of the electricity bill or insurance, that is the policy document. So these are 100% services. Even an Idea, Vodafone, that is also a service. Entertainment, you watch a movie, you go to the bank, so it's an 100% service product. Again comes with below that, so that is 100% services to 100% goods. So this is called as a service, goods and service continuum. That is not 100% the way that, this is just an example. Like if we can say that housekeeping, we can categorize 70% services or 30%, somewhat like this. So for an housekeeping, you have to use so many chemicals and some instrument, or even in health clubs there are so many instruments are used. So that we can say that the services are more important than the goods that are available along with that services. Somewhere almost 50% services is also important and goods is also important. If you go in a restaurant, the foods that you are eat, that comes under goods, and the services that has been offered, the ambience, the waiter services, and the how much prompt services, any other the things that are available in hotel, that is matters more again. So it's sometimes happens 50-50. Again, the perception based. Clothes stitching, so how your clothes is good, so that again, and how that the stitching happens. So both are almost important, equally important. Goods, so services and goods are equally important. Somewhere goods are more important than the services. So you can take an example of automobiles or consumer durable, televisions or something. So goods are more important. Services also contributes. So we can say that 30-70 or 20-80. So like that you can make an combinations. Some of the products are pure goods, that we can say, that is salt and sugar are pure goods. You didn't need any kind of services to these kinds of goods. So this is nothing but the goods and service continuum that we can say. Going ahead with next concepts about product classification. The products are broadly classified under an consumer goods classification, that is as on the basis of shopping habits, and then the consumer goods are classified into an durability and tangibility. Then there is an industrial good classification. We'll move towards one by one, that is consumer goods. Consumer products are classified under the category first one, that is convenience goods. It is an inexpensive, frequently purchased, little effort needed to purchase them. It's a staples, impulse and emergency goods. So it's very easily available, and even you had not much more plan to buy these kinds of products. It's a less costly and daily needs product generally comes under an convenience good, which is very easily available near to your home also. So the bread, eggs, toothpaste, sugar, tea, and all items under an kirana, so that you can come, you can say it is an convenience goods. Then the next category is shopping goods. So not a frequently or convenience products. It's somewhat costly. It depends again on the perception. Somebody it's an again the not costly. So it depends on the income source. Then consumer does research before the purchase of these kinds of products. For an example, television, refrigerator, shoes, clothes, laptops, mobile. That comes. So the efforts required to buy the products, or the consumer thinks before buying that product. So that comes under the category of shopping goods. Specialty goods, that is beyond shopping. It is an unique features. Consumer is preferred to pay a premium price. It is a highly expensive products, or we can say antique piece, like an Mercedes or Audi, or the Reebok or Nike. Somebody that some feels that is a specialty, even in diamond, gold jewelry. So that is comes under these specialty type of goods. Unsought goods, these are the goods, consumer goods, which consumer not think about and buying. Some forcefully force has to apply to buy such a kinds of products. Consumer, the salesman has to take much more efforts to sell these kinds of products. So like the life insurance products, then encyclopedia, burglar alarm, some security devices. Nowadays the consumer started feeling of importance of this product, but unless and until the sales effort, the consumer are not easily buy these kinds of goods or products. So that comes under these unsought types of goods. Then durability and tangibility. Non-durable, tangible goods consumed in one or few uses, purchased frequently. Strategies, availability, low priced, heavily advertised kinds of products. So that even we can say it's a perishable products, non-durable. And like an cold drinks, chips that we are buying is an non-durable, having some expiry date. Shrikhand, many of the food products having an 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. So that even and some products having 8 days, or even and milks having an 1 day also. So that comes under non-durable products. Durable products, tangible goods that have survived many uses, require more personal selling and service. It's a higher margin and requires seller guarantee also. So the furniture items comes under and durable goods. Moving ahead, the industrial products are classified into and 3 parts, that is material products. Material products, that is raw material, finished and semi-finished goods, components. Then capital items, installations and equipments. So there are lots of machineries are required and lots of equipments are required. So that comes under the capital items. Supplies and services, that is maintenance and repair items. Even and there are lots of services is required. That comes under and like an if you have a printer, then cartridge filling, then the oil is required, and so many products are having comes under and maintenance. Some products are regular maintenance, or annual maintenance contract is also associated with some of the products, and the repairs is required. So these are The products that comes under this category is called as supplies and services. Moving ahead, the levels of the products. There are 5 major levels of the products. The first one, that is core product, second one is basic product, third one is expected product, fourth one is augmented product, and fifth one is an potential product. So when you have some products are offered as a new products, generally at the start it is offered as a core product, then certain basic features has been included, that is basic products, and day by day innovations happen, then expected, then again innovations happen, that is augmented products, and in future what should be the product, so that we can say is an potential kind of product. Taking an example of a mobile phone under these 5 levels, initially when the first mobile phone that has been offered in the market, which is having just a facility of calling and receiving phones, later on the basic products are offered like messages, SMS facility has came, and some of the tunes has come. Then customer expecting camera should be there, then colors handset should be there, and day by day the expectations has been increased, and every time the product has been evolved with an the features, and whenever the response comes from an consumer side, the products are augmented, and nowadays the products are offered that we can say that is a high megapixel camera is available, then even in remotes, songs, then there are so many features are added in the mobile phones that comes under an the product, the augmented product, till the expectations is there from an mobile phone. In future the glass technology that comes in the market, so that will be the potential products. You can very easily use as a mobile phone as a projector also in the future, like an LCD projector. You can use the multi-purpose way these products. So what today is offered, slowly all kinds of remote facilities that comes under the cell phones, and the people are moved from an even laptops to television, somewhat extent to an mobile phones. So in the future the features that are available on your laptop and the television, that might be offered under the mobile devices, so that we can say that is will be an potential products. So this all about today's session. So we have covered the meaning of products, then the classification of products, service, goods and service continuum. The majorly products are classified into and goods and services. Then we had seen about convenience good, then we had seen about shopping goods, specialty goods, unsought goods, then durable, non-durable, and these are the 5 levels of the products. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel SK Business for getting all videos of marketing.